Hey, slashers and scream queens, and welcome back to the Horror Daddies Podcast.
You're going to be sinking down to the floor with your film daddy, John.
And your Horror Daddy, Carlos.
Yeah, sink, bitch.
I'm on the floor.
That's a good bottom right there.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Bad position.
That's a good bottom right there.
Thanks, baby.
Yeah, this is OnlyFans exclusive right here.
Oh, sorry. Let me stop.
But this is a podcast where we talk about horror movies.
And the daddies in them.
And Carlos, what movie did we watch today?
So today we watched Get Out, directed and written by Jordan Peele.
I thought you said Quentin Tarantino.
Who said that? With a budget of $4.5 million, Get Out made $255.7 million in the box office. I'm out of breath from doing that.
you good? Then bottoming is hard.
I have no idea. So some of the taglines that Get Out had it four. I'll start with the easy ones. Gripping, scary, witty, and timely.
Okay. That seems like a review.
Right?
Yeah, like they put it in the back of the VHS or something like that.
Like Entertainment Weekly says.
Bloody good time.
Yeah.
Like that's in every movie.
A brilliant crafted thriller.
Okay. Another review.
Mm-hmm. This one. Do you belong in this neighborhood? Question mark.
What the fuck? That's real?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then the first one that actually shows up on IMDb is just because you're invited doesn't mean you're welcome.
Damn, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, I don't like that. That's very eerie.
Yeah.
This movie obviously is one of my favorite horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
I think this movie is just perfect. I don't rewatch movies ever. This one's I can rewatch it, and like I always find something like, ooh, that's kind of interesting, or it's so fucking fun. I really enjoy it. This is Jordan Peele's like his first film, directorial debut. If you want to consider like his first feature film, like directorial feature film, I'm pretty sure.
I have no idea. I knew it was like his first horror movie.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because I know he's done other stuff, but like I don't think he's directed. Yeah, he's directed 4 movies, but it's Get Out, Nope, Us, and then 4. It's the new untitled movie.
Oh, that's right.
So,
which I can't wait. Which with the look of that, is it a vampire movie?
I don't know. It looks creepy. It does look like vampire-ish.
Mm-hmm.
But I've always liked his comedy stuff. I was a huge fan of their skits and everything. I mean, everyone knows like Key and Peele. And just Get Out was just something different. I think it's not like your typical horror movie. It's just so unique and weird. It's just so fucking weird but creepy at the same time.
I like the concept.
Yeah,
it feels it's a what's that word I'm looking for?
Describe it.
It's a fresh idea. It's like it feels like it hasn't been done before.
Yeah. I know it
original idea.
It is a very original film. I know there's like a movie that I recently saw on TikTok, or I haven't seen the movie, but people compared it to this movie called Skeleton Key.
Oh yes.
I've never seen it.
I've seen it once.
I've heard that, but it's like an old man trying to get like.
It's a white lady.
A white lady trying to get like a black person.
It's been a while. You know who I think likes this movie, Frankie. But yes, I've heard that comparison before.
Yeah, because it's kind of similar, but this one just takes it like even beyond to something even more like sinister in every way. And it's just so unique. It's just like it feels so ridiculous and so crazy. Like that twist is so like out of fucking nowhere, but when you watch it again, you see all these little like things and you're like, ooh, this bitch, ooh, she fucking lied. Like you end up being Rod this entire time. Like we are Rod watching this movie.
I'm Rod.
Yeah,
originally Rod.
Well,
I'm Chris. I've always warned you.
Yeah, you have. Yes, you have.
Yep. Thank you.
But did you ever watch this in theaters when it came out?
No, I think.
I didn't. I didn't get to watch it in theaters.
No, I remember I didn't watch either because I didn't watch this or Us in theaters. I don't know for sure we did.
Yeah.
You brought this over.
Yeah, I think I showed you this and we watched Us together. I think one time.
Yeah.
And yeah, I didn't get to. Oh, man, I wish I would have seen it in theaters. I had time.
I remember it was a big. The thing is, I remember a lot of the memes.
Oh yeah,
I'm Floridian. Sorry guys, I apologize.
Yeah,
I'm not one of those, but I remember the memes with the hurricanes coming and the grandpa running towards Chris, and then it dodges.
Yeah,
I remember that was a big meme.
Because I remember this was during Irma, which if you're Floridian, there was a Hurricane Irma, and because Irma did that, it was coming straight for us, and then just completely turned away.
Yeah.
So that was like a huge meme. Yeah, this movie just has just so many iconic moments in this entire thing. But before we get into the cast.
Right.
Did you find anything?
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
No.
I don't think I fought any.
I just haven't been able to sleep.
I've
had to go back to melatonin, and I hate it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I think it's because I've been working out. I think my body's already used to it, and now it's waking me up after I do it. But the thing is, I feel like if I do it before work, I'm going to be tired at work.
I've done it before work, and it's weird. As long as you get your sleep in, like if you can sleep early and you wake up at a normal time.
That's my problem. I can't sleep. It's hard for me to fall. It's hard for me to just lay down and just knock out, unless I'm like running on no sleep.
I see. Damn.
Which is weird. Also, yesterday I tried. I could have gotten sleep in, and I tried, but something fell in my eye, and I could not get it out for hours.
What the fuck?
And it was like a hair or something, and my eye was itching. I ended up getting like 2 hours of sleep.
Jeez.
That's why. Yep. And I slapped myself in the face, and I started crying, and it worked.
Wow.
Whatever was in my eye came out.
I mean,
I pulled the Demi Moore into substance. I looked at myself in the mirror,
just slapping the shit out of yourself. Damn.
Because I got so frustrated that I couldn't fucking sleep because I had something in my eye.
Damn. I mean,
and
I
it
know
wasn't
that
coming
feeling.
out.
I know that feeling because I get angry when I'm supposed to already be asleep, like dreaming.
Yeah.
And I'm just sweating and I'm hot and I can't fucking sleep.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Now I know how the fucking people in Elm Street feel. Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
Anyways.
Talking about Elm Street, yeah, I got something coming soon.
Yep.
Teasing it. I don't think I fought any demons this week. I'm trying to think of like anything. Christmas.
Oh, don't let me got started on money.
Christmas, I've been like, fuck, bro. Like, I feel like everything's just coming too fast.
Yeah, like slow the fuck down.
Yeah, like I should hold up. It's like that TikTok sound. Wait a minute. Like it's ridiculous. I'm not even thinking about Thanksgiving no more. I just said fuck it. I fuck Thanksgiving.
To me, already passed.
Yeah. I forgot. I thought we were almost done with November. We just started.
Thanksgiving also like super late this year.
It is.
I feel like it's usually like 23rd, 24th. Nah, 28.
No, that's like you might as well just skip it. Don't do it. Don't do it this year.
There's no point.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta be thankful for you guys, obviously. But you guys know that. But other than that,
but there's no point for the holiday.
No,
the history of it.
That's
like we don't.
That's
why are we still?
Yeah, why are we doing this?
No,
like what are we doing here? That's true. That's a good ass point. That's why I'm not celebrating it.
You're welcome. And then people fighting over pork or chicken. Like I'm just over it.
Yeah, or like turkey. Turkey dry. Turkey don't even taste good.
Yep.
Like you eat the skin and that tastes good, but then the chicken, it's kind of whack. Alrighty, so we have a pretty big cast. A lot of like faces that we've seen a lot, which makes me really happy. We have Daniel Kaluuya as Chris Washington. You've obviously seen him. Yeah, he is. You've seen him in a lot of things. He's obviously in Nope. But I that's my Spider-Man. That's Hobie Brown, Spider-Punk. He is fantastic. Allison Williams as Rose. I love her, but I also can't stand her in this damn movie.
In this movie.
Yeah, and Megan, she's cool. Mathrigan. She's in Peter Pan. Interesting. Anyways, we have Catherine Keener as Missy Armitage. She's in The Incredibles 2. Oh yeah, she plays the villain. She's the girl.
The Incredibles 2 kind of.
Yeah, it came and went.
Yeah,
unfortunately, but we saw her recently in 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yes,
which I was like, wow, she's super crazy young in that one. It's insane. Then we have Bradley Whitford as Dean, which is the father of the family. He's in Cabin in the Woods, apparently.
He is.
He is?
Who?
I don't remember him. The dad, Dean. He's in Cabin in the Woods.
Does he not play the doctor? The main doctor?
Is that him?
Scientist?
No. The two scientists?
Yeah. Isn't he one of the scientists?
I don't think so. Damn, who the fuck?
Mm.
Oh, yeah, it's Steven Richard.
Oh, he looks so weird.
Wow.
It might be the beard.
It might be the beard. Yeah, definitely.
He looks like Steve Jobs in this movie.
He does. I don't think anyone out there has played Half-Life, but he looks like the president of Half-Life in that universe, and it's so fucking weird. What's his name? Wallace Breen. It looks literally just like him. Just put glasses on him, and that's it. Okay, we have Caleb Landry Jones as Jeremy.
Yeah.
Marcus Henderson as Walter, Betty Gabriel as Georgina, Lakeith Stanfield as Andre, Stephen Root as Jim, and Lil Rel. Sorry, I don't know. I might be. It sounds wrong to me, but I think it's Rel. It's like Lil Rel.
Oh, it is Lil.
Yeah,
like
that's
Lil,
what I was
like
saying.
Lil
Am I saying
Wayne.
it wrong?
Yeah.
That's pretty sick. As Rod. Oh, he's in Free Guy. I've never seen that.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen that.
Yeah. With Deadpool.
Basically, you mean Detective Pikachu?
Yeah, that guy.
Well, that's basically everyone that we follow throughout this entire movie.
Yes.
So should we just jump in?
Yeah, go ahead.
Shit.
Your movie.
It's my movie.
Your pick.
I'm nervous. Alrighty. So obviously we start off with this really creepy shot of like a white neighborhood in the middle of the dark. And we see this man on the phone with his girlfriend, and he's talking about how, like, you got me walking around in this creepy ass suburban neighborhood. Yeah.
Is he Rose's like ex-boyfriend? Like, oh wait, was it Rose he was talking to?
So I'm assuming he is talking to Rose, because we see that he hangs up the phone. He's like, I'll see you in a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And he hangs up, and he's just walking alone, and this car is following him, this really big like white car. And then
it's the same white car Chris takes at the end.
Because he gets kidnapped here, and it's actually Jeremy that kidnaps him in this scene.
My God.
We don't see him. We just see
hits,
like a masked figure.
Well, the mask is in the car when Chris takes the. Oh my God, it's all clicking in for me. I'm so sorry.
But yeah, it's. I think it's such a fantastic like shot, because sometimes you'll be walking in the neighborhood and then just got a motherfucker following you, and then I love that he's kind of like, all right, let me go this way. Like he's like, fuck, what am I gonna do in this situation? But I love this shot because it pans to the side and you already see the door open, and you're like, fuck, he's right behind him.
Yep.
And he gets fucking got.
It's that fear of like, you're in a strange, you don't know anybody.
Like that's not your surroundings.
And it's also sadly in America what we deal with, how a black person could be walking in and they just call the cops on them, but they live there, and it's like, guys, what are we doing?
It's like, it's literally like the worst fear like of happening, and then they get fucking kidnapped. Nobody's out there to do anything. It's such a perfect entry to this movie. But then we have like this. We have the title card, and it's like this creepy like woods passing by with this ominous kind of music. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's kind of like demonic in a sense. Kind of sounds crazy. And we cut to meeting Chris. Chris is a photographer. He likes to take a lot of black and white photos, which the black and white is a huge theme in this movie. Like not just like race, but also how they play with it with the entire thing. While the soundtrack Childish Gambino Redbone is playing, one of my favorite songs. And we meet Rose. Rose is his girlfriend, and they're like super sweet together. And Chris is gonna go meet Rose's family for the first time.
But he's nervous.
He's nervous because there's one thing.
Did you tell him I was black?
And I feel like he's valid for that. And she kind of makes it like, oh, what am I going to say? Me and my black boyfriend. Like, it's like, yes.
Well,
I would be nervous.
I understand where he's coming from.
Yeah, I get it.
But I'm not defending her either in this, but it's also like that. I feel like you shouldn't have to disclose to your parents the race of your significant other.
That's true.
Like it's gonna be a fucking issue.
Yeah, I think.
Like I understand why he's nervous.
Yeah,
but I feel like that shouldn't be a thing.
it shouldn't be. Of course, that's like a more a situational kind of problem. But like, I was in a relationship where like the dad was racist towards me, and like, I'm glad I knew that before I met him, because if I was in that situation and and I found out that he didn't like me at that point just because I was Puerto Rican, like that would have been crazy. So like, I guess he's trying to be like, hey, did you let him know that I'm black? And she says no. Then like he doesn't know, like, okay, I don't know if he likes me or not.
Right.
I'm gonna find out then. Like that's fucked up. And then you're stuck in the fucking house with them. Like that's what sucks. But this bitch. I gotta play it like we don't know nothing yet. But my God, this whole movie, you're like everything. If you've already seen the movie, watch it again and everything she does.
Yeah, the first time I saw it, I was like, wow. She's not like her family.
Yeah, she's like, wow, she's different. She's woke.
Yeah,
Republican.
She grew up in the city. Yeah.
But no, like everything she does, you gotta. It's like it has a double meaning. Everything.
Yeah.
But they're really sweet. They're really cute. For now, and then there's like a big question because it's like, well, I'm your first black boyfriend, so yeah, quote unquote. So like you have to let them know because I don't know how things are gonna go. And she's kind of just poking fun at him. It's cute in a surface way.
Yeah.
And they're driving to her place. They're in the middle of the woods, going everywhere. Rod, his best friend Rod, calls them and kind of warns them like, hey, it's kind of fucking crazy that you're going by yourself. But you're not thinking much of it.
No, because you're just gonna go see your family.
Like what's the big deal? But Rod, he's us. He gets it.
And Rod is watching his dog Sid for the weekend, which is why he calls him.
Yeah, and he makes a big deal that he's a TSA agent, that he can handle shit all the time. I love him. He's great. But while they're driving, a fucking deer flies out of nowhere.
Oh dear.
And Bukak is right, flies away into the woods.
I love that the deer flew sideways, not straight.
Not straight because the momentum. The momentum was
the what?
way.
The
momentum.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. See what it is that one law. The
Isaac Newton's.
Thank you.
Right?
Yeah.
We're trying to be smart.
Yeah.
Watch it.
An object in motion stays in motion.
Wow. You're smart. You're so smart.
Thank you.
It's a rule relatively.
The friction of the object in motion hitting this object that's standing still, and then it keeps rotating, but then the rotations cause it to go e squared by pi, which is 3.4 something, and it just causes a whole accident.
And then you carry the two. Law of inertia.
Thank you.
That bit.
Yeah.
What's inertia?
Nerism.
I say Isaac. What's the Isaac Newton? Is there a law of Isaac Newton?
It's
just Isaac Newton's laws of motion.
Yeah, laws of motion. There we go.
see.
That's what I was thinking of.
3. Forward, backwards, and sideways.
For every action is there.
I'm so smart.
I always hated those in fucking science.
Yep, me too. So if you notice in this part, there's like the crying deer because it's dying. That's actually Jordan Peele.
Crying?
He made the.
Oh,
yeah, he actually made the soundbite for that.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty great. But this scene is pretty symbolic. That comes back, I think, a couple times in the movie, where he's kind of just watching the deer kind of dying, and he's not really doing anything about it because it then immediately cuts to them being pulled over, or a cop is.
Yeah, he's doing the accident report.
Yeah, which is like, do you do an accident report to an animal?
Well, it damaged your car.
Oh, I guess it's
so
just
your
property
insurance.
damage.
Yeah, your insurance and stuff.
That's good to know.
Yep.
It's not like it was like a raccoon.
Yeah, that's true.
And the shipment is late because of it, but like it's a whole ass deer.
That's true. That's very true. The next thing you know, it's fucking 5 a.m.
Yeah.
So yeah, then they're checking Rose's ID, and he looks at Chris and goes, "Can I have your ID?"
Mhm.
Which obviously this is like a double, kind of like a double standard kind of thing, where it's
Yeah.
like, obviously Chris had nothing to do with this accident. He wasn't even fucking driving.
Yeah, it was her.
It was her, but you know, cops be cops, and then
Mhm.
be like, I need this man over here.
Yeah, and I love that she defends him like, well, he wasn't the one driving.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to see his fucking ID.
Like, and he's like, no, when there's an accident, I can request everyone's ID.
Yeah, no.
And she's like, that's bullshit. And he's like, okay, fine, I'll let her go.
Mm-hmm.
And he leaves, and that's everything. Obviously, she didn't want paper trail because then the cops would know.
Oh my!
The cops
God.
would know
that
he went missing, and then know that she was the last person to be seen with him.
Oh.
Yep.
Told you. I'm telling you, she cannot be trusted.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, I'm telling you, watch this movie over, and everything she does literally has a second meaning. It is fucking insane. Like everything.
I would have been like, Rose, shut the fuck up. Here's my ID, officer.
But she got white privilege on her side.
Oh, his name should have been Jack.
Jack?
Jack and Rose.
Oh, interesting. Maybe it's one of her exes.
Yeah.
So they get to the house and they meet the family, and immediately is a really creepy slow-mo kind of scene because the first sight we see is like a gardener. What does she call it? It's like a housekeeper.
The groundskeeper.
Groundskeeper. And it's a black gentleman, and then next to the family there's a black maid.
Yeah.
And the dad is God, he's the most white dad I've ever seen in my life because he's like, yo, what up? It's like, oh my God, bro.
That reminds me. So there was a time. This has nothing to do with race. It actually has to do with being homosexual.
Okay. Slay.
I was going to a sleepover with my ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
But I had to be like,
oh,
I was
straight.
I was still straight. And I was gonna go to have a sleepover with my friend.
Yeah.
So my parents wanted to meet my friend. So I was like, hey, mind you, this poor kid was like a twink.
Was he like fruity?
No, but
Juicy fruit?
you know.
Kind
Yeah.
of like stereotypical.
Yeah. Anyway, I remember when he showed up to meet my parents. He dabs my stepdad. I almost lost it on the inside.
You're like, stop. We're gay. You're like, we're gay.
Are you okay?
I was like, wow, that was pretty good.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Anyways, it's just because you said that, it just reminded me of that.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like I think that there's a name called it's code switching, where it's like you start you
Yes.
act differently for
Yeah,
different
depending where.
people.
Yeah.
Oh
So he
my
had a
God.
code switch. And,
From gay to straight.
yeah.
That's so funny. But obviously, everyone seems very nice. But we're seeing it in the perspective of Chris, and like everything seems so ominous because it's like we don't want to say it out loud, but like it's weird.
Yeah.
You got this really big, rich family
Mm-hmm.
with black servants, basically.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And they're giving him a tour. They seem nice, but kind of weird. You know, they're really prioritizing that he's black. And
Yeah.
It's kind of like, ooh, when has this been going on? And then it's a little off.
Yeah, it's like they've never seen a black
Yes.
person before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they try to make him feel comfortable in like the wrong ways, I
Mhm.
guess. And there's like subtle hints to the movie in this moment because he gives them a tour. He tells them like, oh, these family photos. This is Jeremy that we haven't met yet, but they're gonna meet at
Mhm.
dinner. And there's a part where he looks. There's like a door, and he's like, oh, this is the garage. This is the basement. There's a lot
Yeah.
of black mold. We have to seal this up.
Mm-hmm.
Black mold, like what they're doing in the plot of the movie. They're using black people as molds, and they're inserting. Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
That's pretty good. It's like a
Wow.
just a little subtle thing. It's like black mold.
Yeah.
Oh, MO.
Because you shouldn't be living in your house if you have actual black mold.
Like, I don't know if it's isolated. Maybe it's
I
different.
don't know.
Because he says we have to seal it.
Mm-hmm.
Seems a little weird.
Right.
Let me see. Oh yeah, so there's a photo of this Olympian that was Dean's father, Rose's grandpa. That he was like a runner, and he got beat by Jesse Owens.
Which they kind of hint at you throughout the movie.
Yeah. And it's like so like in the nose too. And it basically what he says like, oh, you know, Jesse Owens came in and became one of the fastest runner ever. I was like, you know, you were the world star, and then he says some black guy coming in and beating you. And they're walking outside, and he tells them like, hey, you know, I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. I know what you're thinking. White family, black servants, like that is weird, but it's just like they were super close with my family growing up, so like I want to keep them close to us, and they're really important to us.
Well, he kind of just said that they were the grandparents' servants, but since they passed away, you know, he couldn't let them go.
Yeah.
So yeah, which again, it has a double meaning of I couldn't let them go
because that's them.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, we've seen them.
We're spoiling the movie. People know, but and you know, with the whole running and at the end, go get him, Grandpa.
Yeah,
girl, shut the fuck up.
Tired of your ass.
Shut the fuck up.
But it's that conversation, and it subtly hints towards you, like how it's explaining the plot moving forward. We do meet. Oh, it was Walter is the groundskeeper, and Georgina is the maid.
Yeah.
They are having this nice moment outside, just talking, getting to know Chris. And Chris expressed that, you know, his mom passed away from a hit and run.
Yeah.
And the mom, Missy, keeps smacking her teacup. And it's like this moment that they really focus on. But nothing passes. And they ask him that if he smokes, you know, smoking is bad and whatever. And Dean tells Chris, hey, Missy is really good with this new this technique that she does for therapists, where it's hypnosis, that it can cure you and then make you sick whenever you see a cigarette, so that way you don't smoke ever again. First of all, that's a red flag. Like, I'm not getting hypnotized, bitch. Like, that is fucking crazy. I don't know y'all.
Second, they need them healthy, so of course smoking is bad.
And it's every time he does, like, tries to get a cigarette. Oh, because he keeps like knocking on the floor, and Rose earlier grabbed a cigarette and tossed it out the window. Like, they're really trying to keep his body healthy. Like, there's like a thing that they always mention throughout the entire movie. So then right here is where we meet Jeremy. Jeremy's coming out for dinner, and Jeremy's fucking weird. He's like all bruised up and shit.
It's from fighting in the X-Men.
Oh yeah. He's in first class, baby. And he's just like, he's a younger brother, so he's just all about MMA, and he's like really almost fetishizing Chris in a way, because he's like, wow, with your genetic makeup and your muscle build, you can be a beast and whatever. And when you know it, you obviously know that like he's really trying to be like, I want him, like that's my body, I want that body. Okay.
But my thing is, because I don't. Would he get it now, or would he wait till he's older? But then Chris would be older, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, I guess, at that point. Which I don't know.
Because it seems that they only do it to like the older people.
Yeah, and they buy them. So, you know, it's like they're actually spending money. I don't think you just get a body just because you work there. Yeah. There's no employer discount.
They ask Rose questions like, how big is it?
We literally do.
Oh, okay.
The lady goes, is it better?
Oh.
They're thirsty. They don't try to hide it. That family scene, they don't give a fuck.
No.
Everyone's just out.
It's so uncomfortable.
But yeah, it's just like this weird scene. Jeremy tries to fight him because they're talking about sports.
Yeah.
But they go back upstairs, and Rose is upset, very like, oh, my dad's also over here, like, yo, brother, like he's never said that ever. It's really sweet. Obviously, we can tell that
you're still like trusting her.
Yeah, you're like, okay, Rose is kind of cool, like she gets it.
Yeah.
And then obviously Chris is being playful with it. I'm assuming they get freaky here.
Yeah, because she's laid out.
She laid out basically naked. And then Chris also, there's a teddy bear, he turns it around, so it's kind of like maybe it feels weird.
You think it had a camera in it and we just never find out?
Rose has mixtape or videotapes.
Videotapes.
Oh fuck.
Talk to me, baby.
She has the tapes and the pictures to go with each tape.
Oh no.
Yep. So So yeah, he goes then to he goes to smoke outside, which honestly I would have stayed in the room until the morning.
That feels weird to me because I'm like, if I'm in someone else's house,
I don't live here. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't want to go outside.
I don't want to go exploring.
Yeah.
But he goes outside and he catches the groundskeeper running towards him, and then he like quick dodges. This man's running laps around the fucking house,
Which is like the such a famous. This was in the trailer and everything. I remember.
Yeah. It's really creepy. Someone just running at you, and you're like,
And it's like a silhouette. You don't see anything for a while.
Grandpa, what you trying to get into?
No, you wouldn't, bitch. Don't be acting.
No, I would have been like, you know what happened to me yesterday? So yesterday we put away all the Halloween stuff
Okay.
officially, and we were putting it in the closet.
Wait, what day is it? November 17th.
Okay,
Just saying.
who gives a fuck?
Just kidding.
And I was removing the suitcases so that I can put the box of like the storage on top.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me how there was something that was just moving. And it's kind of dark, so I didn't see. I thought it was a spider. I let out the biggest fucking scream.
And you guys think it's gonna be like, oh shit! No, it's
no. It was like, ah! And Frankie was like, "You okay?" I was like, "I thought I saw a spider." I don't know what it was, but it was something that just moved, and I just lost my fucking shit.
Imagine Chris reacting like that. He just let
Actually,
out a giant scream.
if it would have been me, I probably would have let out a scream, and that man's running towards me like that.
Oh fuck! Oh, that would have been so good.
But this is where Missy officially hypnotizes him and puts him in the sunken place.
Yeah,
by kind of getting his information from when his mom passed.
Yeah, and it's so creepy because throughout this entire moment, it's really tense. All you hear is rain. And oh no, it's not rain. It's just the teacup.
Yeah,
and she's like, "Oh, what were you?" And he's like, "I don't want to talk about it," but she keeps banging it, and it focuses on it and lingers, and then you start hearing rain, and it cuts to him when he was younger, just watching TV, and there was a bunch of rain. So what is alluded to is that obviously she got ran over, and she could hear him. Like, I'm assuming she died like right next to her, like outside.
Well, he
of her
was in
house?
his room watching TV.
Because I think it's that he could hear her, but like
Probably
he
calling
didn't,
for her. Yeah.
but he didn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
He wanted to watch TV.
It's a weird hit and run because I thought it was she died in the house, but she died outside maybe. And
Yeah,
he can hear her.
That's the only thing I'm assuming.
Unless it was someone in the house slapped the fuck out of her to the point where it killed her and then they ran out.
They ran out, so that is technically a hit and run.
Hit and ran.
But this is where, she tells him, okay, now you can sink to the floor. And it's such a cool shot of the kid version of him sinking down.
Yeah.
And the sunken place is like, it's almost like you're living outside of your body.
It feels like you're in outer space, but in water.
Yep.
And you just see a little TV of like your point of view.
Yeah, and it's like you're having a weird outer body experience in a way, and being a passenger. That's basically you're not really in your body because she keeps getting closer to him, and he's fine. He looks fine. I mean, he looks possessed basically.
Yeah.
But in his mind, he's not really there.
Exactly.
But then he wakes up the next morning,
disoriented,
completely disoriented, confused, and he tells Rose like, I think your mom hypnotized me last night because I don't feel like I want to smoke anymore.
Yeah.
I don't like to even see it.
Yeah.
So,
and his phone's disconnected. Someone unplugged his phone from charging.
Which I mean that does happen to me, but this because my ass just falls asleep before I can charge it.
No, bitch, I make sure that shit. I learned from Nested Classified School Survival Guide to always have your phone plugged in the night before you wake up to go to school, work, or wherever you're going.
Damn, you see, I didn't have a phone in school, but like my charger's just too short. So like,
bitch, buy an extender.
But if I gotta watch YouTube videos,
what? Buy an extender. Extension.
That's money, baby.
Yep.
They're
like $5
bitch. Where
on Amazon? It's just an extension for your charger.
That's true. I'll look into it.
Thank you. Jesus Christ. Thank you.
So yeah, Chris goes outside and starts taking photos of nature. That's basically what he does every day. He goes to meet Walter, the groundskeeper, but Walter acting a little funny. Like
he's like, yo, that girl Rose over there, you hitting that? She cute.
And you're like, what the hell? And he's talking, he's doing the white lingo, basically.
Mhm.
You know, and just speaking like, unnatural tone, I guess.
Yeah.
And he talks about how Rose she's a keeper. She's and it's like, Grandpa, chill.
Yeah.
What the hell? But Chris doesn't know that, obviously, so he's just kind of like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
I think he tells Rose, like, I think Walter likes you. I think he's kind of jealous.
Yeah.
And he's a little hostile. And she immediately is like, I'm gonna tell my dad. And he's like, no, you're fine. You're
Which,
okay.
later on we do find out that he was banging the shit out of Rose before.
Oh my God.
Rose has gone through the whole cycle. She's been a lesbian.
She did everything.
Yeah.
Literally every color in the flag.
So they have the big family party.
This is where they're all coming in.
Yeah, they all show up in black cars. They're all dressed in blacks
Mhm.
and whites.
And
they're all like admiring Chris and the
in
way he
different
looks.
ways.
Yeah.
It's always like there's one lady that like grabs his arms. It's like, oh, and then she looks at Rose and goes, "Is it better?"
Which I get it. A good arm. Mm.
Shit, but she's not talking about the arm. She's talking about the do.
You said
She's asking, is it a third leg or not, girl?
And Rose is like, okay.
Yeah.
But then there's some that are just like, oh, do you play golf? Have you ever played golf?
Yeah.
And he's like, no, not really. And he's like, oh, well, I'm a professional, but I can't move the same.
Yeah.
And, it's like everyone just has like a weird way. There's even like some Asian man being like, how is it being an African American in America? Better or bad? And it's like crazy weird. I don't know. It's just creepy. It's just
But
odd.
then, like, I feel like the blind guy, the reason he bought him is because he's a photographer. He has a good eye.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Good eye. Mm.
You're welcome.
But yeah, he basically tells him like he is aware of like how fucked up it is, but he's kind of like, I still want eyes. I still want to be able to see because he's what was his name again? I completely forgot. Oh my God. Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
He's like some famous artist and apparently just started going blind, and that was everything that he had going on for life. So now he doesn't have anything.
An artist for an artist.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But then, Chris sees this man. He goes to say hi.
Logan.
Logan's
the fake name. Andre's the real name.
Yeah, Andre is Logan, quote unquote. And he tells him, hey, it's nice seeing another brother here.
Yeah.
And he turns around and he's like, hi, hello there. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it is the guy from the very beginning of the
And you
movie.
also notice that the men wear hats.
Yeah, every single
They
one.
gotta hide the scar.
And Georgina got a wig.
Yeah.
So it's like he's dressed weird. It's also like a weird hat too. It's one of those like
you think you would figure out the scar part because like you can't wear a hat for every occasion.
Yeah, it's very obvious. But they do make a moment here because whenever he talks to Andre, he tries to take a photo with him. So when they ask him like how is it being an African American in America, he tells Andre like, oh hey Logan, why don't you answer this? Because they got me asking weird. They keep asking me weird questions. And Logan starts saying like, oh, I've been very good and very happy with being African American and blah blah blah. And Chris takes a picture, but the flash goes off.
Yeah.
And
this phone, my phone don't be doing that.
Look, okay. My earlier phones be doing that.
Yeah.
I remember in high school, no, not high school, I'm sorry, middle school, I was in Puerto Rico. I had like a flip phone, and I tried taking a picture of a teacher because they just looked funny that day. But like, I'm being stupid as a kid. So I tried taking a picture, flash, boom, balloon, just flash, and he just straight up just looks at me, and I'm like, I was just in defeat.
Okay.
I literally just... Yep, my bad. like I did it.
Yeah, you got to be very careful with the sound too sometimes.
Oh, chick.
Yeah.
There's no way of hiding that.
No, it's not.
But
Logan's
wife says something that they're home bodies. They just turn into home bodies. So they don't ever go out anymore.
Yeah, they don't go out anymore.
They only go out for special occasions.
Which I get, but like, doctor, you got to figure out the scar part.
That needs some cream or something.
Yeah.
You can literally transport fucking consciousness.
Yeah.
You can't figure out a little scar.
Well, if you think about it now with the scar, it's kind of like Frankenstein.
They could tattoo it. Oh, it is kind of like Frankenstein.
Mhm.
Actually, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like they could do a tattoo.
Okay.
Or like, well, I guess Regina did the wig thing. I don't know. They can figure something out. But when the flash goes off,
Freaks out.
Logan freaks out because
Mhm.
Andre's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And Andre just immediately runs up to Chris and goes, "Get out of here, get out, get
He starts
out."
yelling the title of the movie.
And that, they should have paused when he's running towards him.
That should have been
Title card.
That should have been the title card.
But
like,
all blurry.
like second act into the movie, now we get a title card.
That's good.
Get out.
Yeah, that's a good one. That would be very good.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really fucking creepy. Just the way he's like, he bleeds through his nose like Jessica Alba in Fantastic Four.
Every
And-
5 seconds.
every
Yeah.
5 seconds. And he's just freaking the fuck out, but they take him out and then they hypnotize him again.
Yeah.
And the dean starts saying, "Oh, he got a seizure." Bullshit. That's no seizure.
Chris calls it bullshit.
Yeah, because you're
Mhm.
like, seizures don't cause that. Like, that's
No.
insane. You're just making shit up.
Yep.
But no, he's a surgeon, so like we gotta respect his word is truth. So
Mm.
it's bullshit.
They do auction Chris while acting to play bingo.
Yeah, they're doing like a silent auction while he's away
Yeah.
with Rose, which I think Rose was like, "Hey, let's go up to the lake."
Well, he
And-
was upset, so she caused this fight to go on for more than it should have because he said, "I want to go," and she said, "Oh, what?"
You're
And then
breaking up with me.
no, and she does the whole like, "I'm gonna make this worse." She just turns around.
Like, you're so annoying. And then I'm gonna give you a silent treatment, Carlos. I'm trying to leave. Carlos, I think your family's trying to take my body and put their brains into mine.
The way you fucked me last night was fucking terrible.
Well, if your pussy didn't stink, bitch,
What did you just say?
you fucking heard me, bitch.
Hold on. Dad, are you done? No? Okay, hold on. Whoa, you smell terrible.
Okay, and then when I try to eat your pussy, it tastes like cheese.
Your dad, you're done? Okay. I love you, Chris.
I love you too.
Okay.
Let's go home.
Yeah.
Let's go home.
That's
I
what
wanna
she
eat.
she manipulated that fucking argument so it could go on for longer.
Yo, I fucking hate her.
Because they had a fucking 24 by 36 poster of him right in the front. Why is that fucking poster needed?
It also framed like they went to Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
And they got it custom framed.
Yes.
It's like, what?
For what? We know what he looks like.
Everyone saw him. Also, there was only one option.
Yeah.
It's not like they have multiple photos and he's like, this one. No. Just one.
Yeah.
Also, the motherfucker at that bottom couldn't even see the picture.
I know. And like I know like in movies where I don't know if in real life like they touch faces to kind of get a feel what you look like. We didn't see that. He didn't do that.
No, not at all. And like, did he know he was talking to the black guy?
you.
Which I just thought about that. How did he know? Maybe his voice is like not familiar. That's the only way I'm thinking. That like, oh, he doesn't sound like everyone else that I've known. Okay, maybe. I'm not sure.
Anyway.
But they end up buying Chris
Yeah.
for $10,000.
Which is really
10 or
cheap.
20 or
it
something.
was 10.
10, right? It for like changing a body, that's pretty damn cheap.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously,
Because it
Fucking
could,
insane.
It can go wrong and you could die on the table.
that's
Which-
well,
Yeah.
yeah. but it ends up being Jim, the blind artist that buys the body, and of course, this is when they're slowly coming in, and then Jeremy's playing this creepy sound on the ukulele, and not the ukulele, and then they go back into the house. It's really ominous of like, oh shit's about to go down.
Well, yeah, because now Chris sends a picture of Logan/Andre to Rod,
Mhm.
and Rod is like, "Oh, I know him.
That is Andre.
Yeah,
we
from
met him.
whoever's sister, whatever theater, something. It was a
It
long
was like,
line
oh,
of
he
friends.
dated this girl. And he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
which one? The girl that's the sister worked at this theater. And he's like, fuck yeah, it's him. I fucking knew
Mhm.
I recognized him.
Yeah,
And he's like, he's acting different.
yeah,
And Rod's like, sex slave. Sex slave.
yeah. Because
I
he's
told
dating
you.
a woman that's like 30 years older than him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole weird thing. So, Chris is ready to go. They're ready to leave. And he's looking for something. So there's this small door in the room. And he ends up finding photos of Rose and all her exes. He was not the first black man. She lied.
Every single photo.
Jerry Springer episode would have been fucking banging.
Dude, imagine. Rose, do you say that Chris is your first black boyfriend? Yeah, of course. Of course I do. I love him with all my life. Well, we have your 5 exes in the back listening right now.
Plus a woman.
It's just they all committed to start fighting Rose.
Yeah. But yeah, she's pretty much been doing this for a while.
Yeah, and then the last 2 photos is Walter, and then slowly reveal that Georgina was another one of her victims.
Yeah.
So she lied. So let's cancel her for being not only racist, but homophobic.
Yep.
I didn't know you
So-
were a lesbian.
Yep.
That's why he turned around. I didn't know you were a lesbian.
She dabbled in the other team for a little bit. But
Chris is like, or Rose is like, oh, everything okay? And he's like,
I'm happy like he's acting normal. Like he's like, okay, I can get away from this if I just act normal till we at least get in the car
he should have
and
just
leave.
said something else, because he was like, I'm looking for my camera, and she went, it's right here. It's like right next to her.
But he tells her to look for the keys, and she looks for the keys for about 10 minutes. I'm like, girl, what is this? Isn't the fucking bag from the grandma from Halloween Town, bitch. The keys are in there, okay?
And she is digging it. She gets on the floor and starts digging and
Yeah,
digging.
yeah.
She goes, I can never find them.
And now they go downstairs, and the family's already kind of like acting more weird. The brother's blocking the door.
The mom standing with her teacup, like,
Yeah, her
ready.
fucking superpower, bitch. I would have fucking kicked the.
That teacup is crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
So then things get heated.
Mhm.
Rose is crying, so I'm still like, oh damn, she really is on his team.
And he's screaming like, give me the fucking keys, Rose. And this bitch grabs her keys and goes, you know I can't give you these, right?
And I was like, this
Fuck.
fucking bitch.
And then she tries to fight. Jeremy tries to fight Chris,
Mhm.
and they got this OP ass bitch over here with her teacup. Smacks her a couple times, and he knocks the fuck
Like
out.
I said, I would have went for the brother first. I would have went for the mom screaming, so I didn't hear that teacup going ding ding ding. I would have been like, oh!
That's true.
Mhm.
That's so true. And no, he gets knocked out, and they take his ass to the basement,
Yeah.
and we see it in that like sunken place perspective.
Mhm.
We see that Rod is warning cops that, hey, we have found this missing person.
Yeah.
And it's such a funny moment. But like he's telling him like, yeah, so he went to this white girl's house,
Mhm.
and I have a theory that they're taking black people out there, taking their bodies and making them into sex slaves. And the detective is a black woman as well, and she's like, oh, I gotta bring everyone over. So she brings everyone. He repeats the story. He's like, you see what Andre's wearing? He would never wear that. And she's like, I didn't used to wear this either, because she's like dressed in like super professional attire.
Yeah.
And they all just laugh at him.
Yeah, they don't believe him.
He's writing down like everything, like all the suspicious stuff that's happening, and he's really trying to figure this out, but like nobody believes him. He sounds fucking crazy.
Yeah, he ends up calling Rose.
Yeah.
Or Rose calls him. I forgot how it went.
No, he calls Rose, or he tries to call Chris,
But he left his phone.
Yeah, and she's like, oh my God, straight face in the darkness going, oh my God, Chris left 2 days ago. I thought you would have known by now.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, but the actress, what her name again? Allison, she kills it.
No, she does.
She looks fucking creepy.
Yeah, she
Just
crazy.
straight
crazy.
face, no
Mhm.
emotions, just sounding like she's having this panic attack or
Yep.
whatever.
And he tries to record her, but then she plays it off like he's trying to fuck her instead.
Yeah, it's so smart. Even though, Rod, you kind of fucked up because she starts acting suspicious, and your first thought was, let me mute, go, bitch, you lying, fuck you. Try to record, unmute, and then go, so your mom hypnotized him, right?
Yeah.
It's like, that's not the first question you ask.
No,
you lead
gotta,
to that.
You gotta slowly lead to that, yeah.
But she manages to like twist it in her own way.
Mm-hmm.
They hang up, of course, and this is where Chris wakes up
Yeah.
in this empty room with a television completely tied to a chair,
Yep.
and there's a deer looking down at him, which
Mhm.
I see it as symbolism that earlier we saw Chris seeing this deer dying, and now the deer's looking back at him
Yeah.
before he dies.
Mhm.
And this TV turns on, and it shows like this infomercial, basically.
Yeah, it's like, hello, Chris. I want to play a game. The white family upstairs is trying to kill you. Will you make it out alive?
Live or die, make your choice.
Yeah.
But it's like this old man talking about how like you've been chosen because you have superior genetics, and you know we're trying in the most fucking weird, wholesome in a sense way, says the most racist shit. With your physical abilities and our determination,
Yeah.
we can be the perfect beings. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And we find out is the grandpa.
Yep, because at the end it's that photo that they took. It's basically that same photo.
Yeah, it's the whole family picture. We got grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, and then Rose and Jeremy.
Yeah.
Those bitches.
So they tell him it's the coagula. I forgot the fucking name.
It sounds like
Coagula.
that.
I think it's
that's what it
coagula,
looked like.
which it does. I mean, coagula is like a mass set. Mass. Oh my god, what is it called? Coagula meaning. Where is it? A mass of coagulated matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can see it that like because the surgery basically means that they're putting most of the brain in a piece of some of the white person, or the black person, into the white person's brain. So you can see it in that way. But there's also something called solve. What is it? Oh, God, it's like solve et coagula, which is like a demonic kind of like cultish kind of thing, and apparently
they're a cult.
They're definitely a cult. There is no question about that. But it's like this. It is about destroying something old and making something new of it. Basically, that's what it means. And you can kind of tell that maybe it's this cult that's influenced by that. They don't really explicitly say. It's just like basically hinted that it's like this weird being where like these old people are about to die, so they're trying to become something new with a different body.
Yeah.
Everything that they lost basically. So obviously we have Walter losing to Jesse Owens, so he decided, let me change my body to a black person's body to have a better chance at beating Jesse.
Which
the
is why
Georgina one, we don't know.
Which is why he's always running.
Yeah, that's why he's always running. Georgina, it's the only one that we don't know.
The clues we get
much.
of Georgina is she's always looking at herself in the mirror, I feel.
So like
maybe beauty, like a Pearl situation.
Maybe she kind of was like, maybe, okay, you can see where she's getting older.
Yeah.
So Georgina's very, very beautiful.
Yeah.
So she probably was like, oh, I want her because she's very beautiful.
Yeah.
And then we have the artist Jim trying to get Chris's body because
he's
of
a
his
photographer
eye.
and he has good eye. Yeah.
So yeah,
they prep for surgery.
Yeah.
They're gonna take Chris, but Chris was smart because their dumbasses had fucking cotton inside of it's a leather chair with padded cotton. So Chris covered his ear so he wouldn't have to listen to this video.
Yeah, because it's like a video of the teacup that comes up randomly and puts him to sleep immediately.
Yeah.
Which Jordan Peele has said that this is the irony of a black person being saved by picking cotton. It's the complete reversal of that. It's being freed by that. And he packs that shit up because he puts a lot on his fucking ear and he's pretending to fall asleep. he pulled an Edward Cullen. From Twilight, because at the end of the movie when Bella's at the first one, he's at the hospital, he's pretending that he's asleep.
Oh yeah, because he doesn't sleep.
He doesn't sleep. Sorry, I just saw Twilight and that's been on my mind lately.
What a fucking amazing power. Anyways.
So Jeremy comes in and tries to like unties him and everything. This motherfucker grabs like a 8-ball, like some sort of billiards ball, and beats the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Just a couple hits, though. Yeah, I want him to go further.
His head bleeds, presumably killed them.
He's like not moving.
Yeah, he takes the deer head, and then Dean is over there prepping for the surgery, but Jeremy hasn't shown up yet, so he goes to check, and he gets stabbed by the deer via Chris.
Yup. Fuck him.
Yeah, and then a fire starts because for some reason they had a candle in the middle of the surgery room.
That's what I'm like. Maybe it's like this weird demonic thing because of the candles.
It's like a ritual.
Yeah, because but again, it's not completely explicit.
Yeah.
And I don't even think there's even deleted scenes about. Wow.
Yeah.
Deleted scenes about that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Why do they have candles? Not sure.
Candles equals ritual.
Yep. And Jim ends up being the biggest loser in this damn movie because he paid all that money for no fucking reason.
He just doesn't wake up ever at all.
He died.
Okay. Sequel is Jim's story. he thinks he's awake. He thinks he's saved and awake, but he's really in hell.
Oh shit! He's making a pizza.
Yeah. Well, no. Hell's at the bottom. That's not,
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Sorry, we teasing something.
Yeah.
So then Chris goes back upstairs.
Yeah.
And he sees the mama. The mama tries to run for her
little teacup. Her little teacup.
Bro, I would have a mini one with me at all times.
Yeah. Fuck your teacup.
Yeah, he grabs it, smashes that shit.
Yeah.
And she tries to stab him with like a letter opener, but he grabs it and just stabs her right in the eye.
Well, it stabs through his hand.
Oh, yeah.
So he reverses it on her and then stabs her in the eye with it.
Yeah, deserved.
He kills her. Mm-hmm.
So she ends up dying. Rose is out here upstairs in her room eating fucking Fruit Loops or Fruity Rounds, depending if you get them at Aldi's. And and then she has a cup of milk. So she grabs the Fruit Loops, it eats it, and then sips on the fucking milk.
That's how you know she's crazy.
Yeah, she Mormon.
Yeah.
She's definitely Mormon. She got
Yeah.
that Mormon glaze.
Yeah. She's wearing the white too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, trust me, I've dated some, and like they be drinking milk with pasta.
No questions. No comments. Anyway, so
Yeah, and then like she just does that, which apparently you can see it in two ways. She's weird because she's how the way she's eating it, or she's separating the colors with the white. I think Jordan Peele meant it more of she's just weird. She has this weird method, but like you can also see it because it does play with that. Obviously, the whole movie plays that.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can see it in that perspective.
Huh.
Yeah, and then she doesn't. She's just listening to music.
She's listening to music. So while Chris is finally escaping
and fixing her Pinterest board.
Yes,
She goes
she's
to-
looking for her next man.
Her next man, which I'm like, damn, you use Google.
Yeah. But yeah, Chris is escaping, but he accidentally hits Georgina by the car, aka Grandma. So
But it's like a same reference to the beginning
to the
with
mama
deer.
hit and run. So he has that confliction. So he ends up taking her with him. But she wakes up and she's like, "You ruined my house." So they crash. That kills her.
That kills her. Look, on
Yeah.
the head real quick.
So he gets out the car.
Forgot to mention when he killed Jeremy.
Oh yeah,
right.
yeah. Jeremy and him getting the debacle, and he's doing the MMA shit, and Jeremy's a little bitch, but he has like strategy, but he's kind of dumb.
Mhm.
But Chris is more like he's just stronger and he's also smarter than Jeremy. So early in the conversation, they said that they like MMA because you have to think 2 steps at a time. So Jeremy starts trying to open the door. Fucking Jeremy kicks it. He tries
Chris
to open
kicks it.
Chris.
Oh, wait.
Oh no.
Chris tries to open the door, but Jeremy closes it on him.
Yeah, he keeps kicking it. So he grabbed that fucking letter opener he had in his hand and fucking stabs it in the fucking leg.
Is that what he grabs?
I think so. Yeah.
You know what I thought it was? I thought when the lock for the door, I thought it pulled out.
Oh no! It's the he still has it on his arm, and then he stabs it in the fucking leg.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then he falls on the floor, and Chris just keeps stomping on his fucking head.
Yep. Well deserved.
Very well deserved. He needed to go a couple more times, but that's okay. I'll forgive him.
Officially killing him.
She fucking dead.
Yep.
Thank you.
And talk about Georgina. So he gets out of the car, and man, you got Rose out here with a rifle coming out of the house, kind of looking badass, not gonna lie. And there's a reference earlier in the movie where he asks her, like, "Is your dad gonna chase me out of the house with a shotgun?" It's actually Rose that ends up doing that.
Yeah.
And Rose starts shooting. She got stormtrooper aim because she keeps missing every shot.
Yeah, but here comes Grandpa running, and she's like, "Go get him, Grandpa."
Go get him, cuz.
Yeah.
Do your thing, cuz.
Yeah.
And so the grandpa, in this moment, there was actually going to be a scene where the grandpa catches onto him and like grabs him on the floor, and he was going to go, "I finally beat you, Jesse." But Jordan Peele thought it was too much. But he just grabs him, and he grabs his phone and takes a photo again with flash to wake up the person he used to be.
Yeah.
And he wakes up like really like just still turns around and grabs the gun from Rose, and he just shoots her in the fucking stomach.
Yeah.
Because she thinks it's grandpa. She's
Yeah.
like, okay, he's gonna kill him for me. Nope. She ends up getting shot. She falls on the floor, and then he turns around, points the gun at Chris, then points it at himself and shoots himself in the head.
My thing is, once let's just theoretically
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
say that he shoots Chris,
Yeah.
And Grandpa and Rose are left. What the fuck y'all gonna do? The one surgeon that used to do this for y'all is dead.
Yeah, at that point, it's kind of like, even Jeremy was supposed to be the one to take over.
Yeah. So are you just gonna fuck your grandpa for the rest of your life and pretend to be married? Because you can't do this anymore.
Yeah, the house is burnt.
Yeah.
Everything's burnt. Mama, dad,
You gonna become a
brother
surgeon?
dead. Hell no. She was the one that would lure them. She was the lure.
Yeah. She was a siren.
Yeah. She was the siren. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think at that point it's kind of like, nah, we about to go about our shit.
Right.
Separate different ways.
Yep. Bye, Grandpa. Anyways,
But Grandpa ends up
himself. Mm-hmm.
and Chris is on the Chris gets up or goes up to Rose and starts choking her out, and
Mm-hmm.
she's like, "Oh, it's me, baby, I love you," like trying to see if maybe one more time, but he keeps choking her, and she leaves out this really sinister smile. Insane. But he lets go.
Yeah.
Because it's at the end of the day, like, he knows Rose as, like a good person.
Mhm.
It's crazy that now he's seeing him in this way. And then all you see is cop lights flashing. And he raises his hands and this bitch starts going, help, help.
Which originally he was gonna have actual cops take him.
Yeah, that was the original ending of the movie.
But that was too dark.
Yeah, because
Like,
it's
this
just,
man fought for his life.
yeah, and it's like, nope. And the original ending was he's in jail and Rod meets him there, and they're trying to figure out how way to get him out because he fucking murdered a whole family in the cops' perspective.
Yeah.
But yeah, he thought it was too much that he wanted to have like a nice ending.
Mm-hmm.
And this cop, the door says airport, and
So we know who that is.
and it's fucking Rod.
Yeah.
So Rod managed to save him. Rod's the hero of the day.
Yep.
Chris gets in the car and he's like, "How did you find me?" And he doesn't sneeze, but he goes, "'Cause I'm TS motherfucking A, and we handle shit.
Yep.
Consider your shit handled."
Yep. That was very triple T K-A. Time to totally kick ass.
Rod, I love that Rod, I got the final boy line at the end. But I love that this awkward moment of silence. Chris covered in blood, just gone through everything, and Rod's just like, "I told you not to go." It's so good. Such a great moment.
Yeah.
But then they just back up and the movie just ends.
Yeah.
That's it. That is Get Out 2017.
2017. Same year as it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, damn, that year was a lot of bangers.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So like we do with every movie, we go to Letterboxd
Yeah.
and give it a rating and review. Carlos, what rating and review?
So I gave it a 5 out of 5. And I said, when your best friend warns you about the person you are dating is crazy, you believe them. No questions asked.
That's true. That's true. They're seeing it in a third perspective.
Yeah.
At least be like, yeah, I can kind of see
Like,
it.
think about it.
Think about it a little bit at least.
Mm-hmm.
I also gave it a 5 out of 5 with a heart. I said one of my favorite horror films. Not only is it just a fantastic story with an unsettling, ridiculous twist, it's written so damn well it feels so human. Rose and Esther are the most hated horror characters. Okay. Rose and Esther, same level. S tier, hated. Get that bitch! I can't stand them both.
Both try to lure men in.
That's true. They would be a super team.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Huh. Interesting. Anyways, daddy of the movie?
Who is your daddy?
Chris.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Andre's pretty attractive too.
Yeah, but we following Chris.
I think Georgina.
Andre was taken,
That's true. Chris too.
but he survived.
That's true.
His brain didn't get
What
switched.
about Rod? Rod is the daddy of the movie.
Which one was Rod? Oh, Rod. I love Rod as best friend. But Chris, hear me out, Chris.
He's so skinny in this movie. Now he's like beefy, bro. He's a beef. Yeah, that's a good one. There's no kills really. I mean, at the end, I guess the most satisfying death in this movie, which I wish Rose would have gotten worse. She just fucking dies.
I think Jeremy, because he gets his hand stomped. We don't
That's
see
true.
it, but we know what's happening.
Yeah, and also like he kind of deserved that
It
shit.
feels good to let it out. You know, the
Yeah.
anger out.
Even though the deer one is pretty crazy. That deer one is like so like what the fuck? Like he really took that deer with him.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think that's basically it.
Yeah.
That's everything.
Yeah.
You know what time it is, right?
Yes, I do.
It's time for the roulette of horror. Alrighty. Did you put a new movie?
Yes, I make sure that it's
All right.
full.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, and they're all new. Thank you.
Everything good over there?
It's a little wet.
It's okay.
I'm not gonna take my shirt off right now, but go ahead.
All right, spin it, baby. If it lands on me, let's see.
Time Cut.
What the fuck is that?
So Time Cut is a new movie that came out this year that's on Netflix. It's pretty much totally killer in a way.
Oh, so we've already done an episode on that.
We're doing another one.
All right, so there you go. Go on Netflix.
Yes.
Netflix and watch Time Cut so you can review it with us.
I think
next week.
she's going back in time to save her sister from dying.
That seems like the plot of The Flash.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Well,
We'll
I'm
see.
excited.
We'll see.
All
Yeah.
right. I'm excited.
Yep.
So there you go. Time Cut.
Time Cut.
Alrighty. So thank you guys so much for listening.
Thank you for. Oh, wait.
What?
Did we have any comments?
Oh shit.
Wow, Jonathan.
I know. So let me see. There was a few on YouTube from our last episode.
Oh, my leg's falling asleep.
All right, there we go. So this is from our Seed of Chucky. This one says from Jordan Allen.
Thank you, Jordan.
I mean, if classic is an implication that Seed of Chucky was in any way better than Bride of Chucky, we need to reevaluate what good means. Jordan, we never said that.
No.
I don't know what you are implying, but we didn't say that. Just saying.
That's just the thumbnail title. That's not
It's
what
called-
we said in the episode.
It's called clickbait. And you fell for it, Jordan. Get horror daddied. That's it.
Make sure you listen to Seed of Chucky. And
We love
you'll-
Seed of Chucky, not better than Bride of Chucky. I
No,
think
of
we
course.
all agree on that.
Mhm.
See, Bride of Chucky is fantastic. So yeah, watch the episode. This is from Megan Wonders.
Thank you, Megan.
Do Rocky Horror.
Oh, yeah.
They wrote HOOR, but that's okay.
Rocky Horror.
It says translate. Oh, translating. I don't know why Google's translating it.
But yeah, we should.
I'm down.
I've
I love
only
that
seen.
movie.
I've only seen it once.
Oh, okay. I've seen it a couple times. I love that movie. I think that's a great movie.
I only seen it
You-
because your ex-girlfriend brought it over. And it's like, you have to watch
shit,
this.
You're so
And
right.
I was like,
I forgot
okay.
about that. We did watch it at your place.
Yeah,
I remember that.
with her.
Eesh.
Mm-hmm.
But I know you would like it. You seen it, right?
What?
Rocky Horror?
Yeah, we saw it together.
Okay, yeah.
Tradition keeps going.
Okay, so that is it for YouTube. So if you're on YouTube,
Yeah, leave us a comment down below.
yeah, of course. So let's go to Spotify. All right, so if you're on Spotify, you can always leave us a comment. We did have a poll for that one.
Mm-hmm.
The poll was, which would you rather choose? Gay son, thought daughter, or both? First place was for both.
Wow.
Yep, 67%. Then we had gay son at 33% and 0 for thought daughter.
Good.
Which one would you choose?
Well, let's be honest. If you're gay, we're gonna be thoughts at one point in our lives. So
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Your mom and dad would both.
okay, let's chill out.
I would say both. You know what I would rather? Gay thought son, gay thought daughter. Fuck it.
Okay.
I'm
No
whatever.
pregnancies.
As long as they're safe, I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Or asexual. Whatever. Do you.
Okay.
Alrighty. So then we have a few comments here.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Ooh, we got a couple.
Keep
This
keep
is-
them coming.
Oh, I know this name. This is a Chen.
Can you like make him say it correctly?
Yeah, spell it phonetically. This one, oh, this is Cheetah Chucky. Okay, so this is from Cheetah Chucky. It says, yes, was wearing my Chucky chain in October and never even thought about rewatching one of the movies. As soon as I am done with the series, 3rd season airing in Germany right now.
Oh wow.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
We got bad news for you.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Yeah, enjoy it as much as you can. I will do wait. Do sorry, there's a C and then seed. Seed rewatch, fine. I don't know what that is. I hope you guys are great. Love the show. Always excited when an episode drops, especially when I already watched the movie. Take care, guys. We love you, Troglin Chen. I'm assuming it's Troglin Chen. Thank you so much. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. I think I didn't get to finish the third season, but I know it was still pretty banger.
I finished it.
Yeah, and you loved it.
I did.
And it's a great season. Like all the episodes are always great. This one's from Joy. Damn, she's cute. Wow. And she said, "Vouch for having John's 'You're a Good Boy' as a soundbite, please."
Okay.
Wow. I don't even remember saying that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down. I'm gonna hit her up. Shit, she kind of cute.
Okay.
This is from Bounce Back. That's what they called me back in the day when I was shaking my ass.
Thank you, Bounce Back. That's what I've been doing on the weekends.
This is your show was one of the first things to actually get a laugh out of me after the day last week.
Aww.
You know what happened last week.
Yeah, we do.
It helped me get through work with my conservative manager, and I will continue listening as I fight for rights. Keep it up and take care of yourselves. We love you.
We love you. Let's fucking go.
Trust me.
F that manager of yours.
Yep. It is a hard day for a lot of people. Women, gay rights, everything. Just it is a bad. So please keep holding on.
And know that I'm on your side.
We're on your side, baby, always and forever. So thank you so much for the comment. And I
Yes,
hope the
thank
show
you.
continues to give you laughs. Okay, so there's that. And then we got Boke, our friend Boke.
Hey, Boke.
It's from Cedar Chucky, of course. Another childhood classic horror movie. Did you guys know that the actor that played Santa on the fake film set really hated this movie and hated filming it?
Yes.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Which the character kind of comes off that way, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, that was all natural.
After they cut the scene, yeah.
That's insane. I wonder why. That's so ridiculous.
It's the second person that happens to in this franchise. The first being the mom in the second movie.
Really?
Yeah, she didn't have a fun experience.
Oh, damn.
Remember
we talked about that in the episode?
Yeah, we did, because she left London after her werewolf boyfriend died.
Oh.
And then she met this guy.
I forgot it was her.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, she was going through a lot. But that's basically it. That is everything. So thank you so much for everyone that commented.
Sorry that we almost forgot that section.
Almost. But then the next episode, we would have had a lot of comments to write.
That's true.
But yeah, if you're on Spotify, please let us leave us a comment. We're gonna pull a poll up. I don't know what's gonna pull for this one.
Yeah, me neither. Because
I feel like this movie, we could do something random.
That's true.
Too.
That's true.
But yeah, I think that's basically it for us.
Yeah, that's basically it. So join us next week for Time Cut, and remember,
stay spooky, stay sexy, and stay woke, baby.
And see you in your dreams.
Horror Daddies.
Bye, guys.
Bye.